special for you if you're looking to keep busy. Here are the details.
Greetings and welcome to another episode of Soul Talk. We talk to our citizens and members of the community. That means you coming into Discord to come talk with us. I'm joined today by JadeStarwatcher. How are you doing, Jade?
I'm doing fine. Had a cold earlier this week, but I'm fine now.
Are you sure? Maybe that's why you can't hear me. You have you're suffering from a
No.
cold.
No, not at all. No.
As a matter of fact, and people in stream, let me know how I sound. Do I sound quiet to y'all? Hopefully not, but just let us know. Thank you. Yeah, but today is January 16th, 2025, at least in North, South, and Central America. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody had a good week. You got a show to get to, but first, you said you had a cold, but what else been going on with you this week?
Well, let's see. You should know this because you're going to be with me. So I'm going to be on the 890 jump at the Daymar Rally. So
Yeah.
I won't be racing this year, but I'll be at the rally at least.
Oh, why aren't you racing this year?
There were a couple reasons, but like most of them, just it made more sense to do it next year. There was a lot of uncertainty too about like what patch would it be in for me, and I didn't want to well, there were a lot of things. I feel like, a lot of people, because things were so up in the air with the patch, it's just hard to get a lot of people excited about, doing it this year just for my crew.
You don't have to beat around the bush. You can explain the real reason. You're getting old and you're slowing down. That's all it is.
Not at all. I'll never slow down. I will never slow down. No, I will definitely be in a future one.
You'll be in a future one. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, for me, I finished season 4 of Star Trek Discovery, and I started season 5. I just passed the first episode. Season 4 was pretty good. I liked it. Skeleton Crew. Okay, here's the thing. Skeleton Crew is some of the best Star Wars since Andor and Rogue One. I know that's saying a lot, but it's pretty good. They really captured the soul and essence of how Star Wars should be, in my opinion. So check out Star Wars Skeleton Crew. I know it's a bit immature, but once you get past that, I think you're in for a good ride. So it's only 8 episodes, and it's like 45 minutes each, so it's less than 8 hours. But yeah. How about you?
Okay.
Have you been checking out any of their new stuff on Disney Plus or anything?
No, I'm not really super into Star Wars. But I do love Discovery,
goodness.
which it would be on Paramount.
Okay, alright. Well, you can have everything, I guess. But yeah, that's about it for me. So yeah, we do have a bit of a show to get to, and I'm gonna do my thing. I gotta stop laughing every time I'm reading. I'm about to read what I'm about to do. But here we go. Okay, so Jade, unfortunately for you, this is an older reference, and matter of fact, it's almost 40 years old. But I'm hoping, I want to see how fast someone can get it in chat. Hopefully, but here we go. Hey, you guys. That's it. You recognize that?
No, is it a song? It's from a song, right?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm gonna drag people down. We're joined by Face to Face and Pop in Space, and if anyone wants to, yeah, people got it in chat already. Man, Data Hobo was fast and draw. He beat everyone there. Dang. Okay, so yeah, everybody got that one. Cool. But yeah, I'm joined by Face to Face and Pop in Space. How are you two doing?
Cool. Can you do me a
We
favor?
are doing good.
What's up, Pop?
Okay. Can you share your screen?
Oh, yes, thank you. Sorry
Yeah.
about that.
Thanks.
Yep,
All right.
I'll do that right now. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, but yeah, so the reason why that came up this week, the Goonies, is because a lot of the Skeleton Crew remind people of Goonies. As a matter of fact, they took references or inspiration from the Goonies for Skeleton Crew. So I decided to go ahead and do that one for them. Because even though it's a 40-year-old reference, people seem to get it. People, a whole bunch of y'all got it in chat today. So thank y'all.
Mhm.
Appreciate it. But Jade, I don't know if you would like the Goonies though.
Well, wait a minute, though, fastcart. You didn't talk about Chester Copperpot.
What?
You didn't talk about
Chester
Chester
Copperpot
Copperpot.
was the pirate from
Yeah.
Goonies.
Uh, it's been so long since I've seen that thing. I
I
remember
know.
like maybe 5 things from it.
Mhm.
I was like, what? Okay, all right, you got me. Anyway, yeah, but yeah, it's like from '85, and it's preteen, almost teen. What do you want to say? Fish and pops.
80,
The characters.
85 was
The characters.
nowhere near my teens.
No, the characters in the movie.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh,
They were yeah.
they were kind of like, yeah, it ranged from teenagers to,
Yeah.
you know,
Probably
Cause I
preteen.
was thinking maybe 12 to
6 or
15,
7.
maybe if that.
Yeah. Somewhere
Yeah.
around there.
So
Yeah.
if you can stomach being having those as main characters, yeah. Thanos was like 17. Okay. So yeah, but yeah, it's an '80s classic. That's what I'm gonna
Mhm.
say. All right. What do you think, Jay? You gonna give it a shot?
I'll ask Griff.
I
He's
think
who
Griff.
I
I think
ask for
Griff will
any of
think.
these old things.
Oh, okay. Griff will like it, but I don't know if he'll recommend it. Just like
Well, that's what I
yeah.
mean. Like, if he doesn't recommend it, I don't watch it.
All right, fair enough. Okay then, let's get on with this show. We're gonna start with this last week's sneak peek, and it's called "Do Mind Your Step Captain." So, what do y'all think?
What's the title?
Mm.
Oh, do you
Do you
okay.
mind your step captain? Yeah, there's a little bit of a step in between.
Yeah.
Well, I guess between the door. No, I guess that's flat. It's sort of flat, I guess. But yeah,
Well, it is a misc
Oh,
ship, so
yeah. Which ship do you think it is?
the exploration one maybe? The what was that? The
Odyssey.
Endeavor? Is that the
No,
Don't
no,
pop.
no,
No,
not the Endeavor. What's the
Odyssey.
the Odyssey. That's the one I'm thinking of. Oh man. Okay.
We've been out for a few weeks, Pop, so I'll let
Yeah.
that slide.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
that Odyssey is a good
yeah.
guess. I didn't think it would be that dark though. Does look mist, but yeah, that
I
mist
disagree
typically.
that it's the Odyssey.
What do you think it
It's
is?
too small to be the Odyssey. Well, I
Well, we've
mean,
only seen them different parts of it though.
if you, well, but I mean, the Odyssey would have a bridge, and that doesn't look. I mean, that looks pretty cramped for a bridge entry. I'm gonna say it's something that if you didn't mind your step, you might have the misfortune
Oh,
of,
okay.
slipping
Oh
on a
boy.
misfortune.
Oh boy. Okay, I give you B for effort. Yeah. Okay. Misfortune. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely mischief. But um, is the Odyssey? No, I don't think the Odyssey is on that list of the potential step. I mean, but that doesn't mean it can't be on it. It can't be something that they put out. But yeah. So yeah, the misfortune. What is that? The Salvager, right?
Yeah.
What are those things on the side here though? What is that?
Looks like it might be for components. I don't know.
Cause Is that a bed? No, that's not a bed. What is this? Trying to figure out what
Mm.
different parts of this ship is. Because, I mean, it's definitely the interior. And this is heading to Carson. It doesn't say
Yeah, that could
bridge
be a
number.
window.
A window?
Mm-hmm.
I don't see Mississippi having.
Looking down at the ground.
Yeah, but
See
Mississippi
that
typically
diagonal
don't have
line?
windows. Yeah, I hear you, but Mississippi typically don't have windows. I mean, unless it's big.
Because that looks like it's outside, right?
Yeah,
That
it
bar
does.
that's above. So, you know, MISC ships can be whatever they want them to be,
That's
and they
true.
do change over time.
Sorry, I'm looking at chat real quick. So yeah, but that is the sneak peek from last week. Do mind your step, Captain. So could be the Odyssey. I don't. Well, we're leaning toward misfortune, but yeah. And I mean, I do love that name, but I think it'll get old after a while. What do y'all think? The name. You like the name? No, maybe.
Which name? Which name were you referring?
Misfortune.
Oh, Fortune.
Misfortune.
I mean, it's not as bad as what was that other ship that they named? The name had nothing to do. Oh man, I
That's a
can't
whole lot of
remember.
ship cop.
Well, I mean, names like the Star Runner made sense. There was,
Yeah, I
I
like
think it was
what
an
is it?
Argo. I think it was an Argo ship.
No, okay. I was thinking of one of the Anvil
Yeah.
ship. Was it not
May,
Legionnaire?
it may
It was
have been,
it
but
had something to do with like freedom or something, but I can't think of the
yeah,
shoot.
it's
What?
just the name had nothing to do with space or anything like that.
Mm.
Was it the
What's the name?
raft?
The Ralph? No, what's the
No,
name of the Anvil ship that the carrier? They carried a whole bunch of ships.
The Liberator. Oh,
Liberator. Yeah, the Liberator.
not
Yeah, that.
yeah, the
That.
Liberator. Yeah.
That. I mean, I can kind of see where they're going with that, but not really. Yeah.
no, that's not the one I'm thinking
Mhm.
about. Yeah.
I mean, it does give you liberty to move your ships around all at once. So,
Kind of weak though, in my opinion.
you
My
know what's the
opinion.
weakest? The weakest one to me was the Expanse,
Okay, I
right?
can give you that one.
Because like, yeah, I mean, for so many reasons,
I
like
know. Yeah.
that's such an iconic name. Like,
Right.
if you're gonna give it to a ship, give it to like a epic exploration ship, like a competitor to the Carrot that actually is a competitor.
If Flair wants to know, can I confirm that the Nix is in the Nix system or Nix is the Nix system? Yeah, sure, I can confirm that.
Nyx is the Nyx system, yes, Flora.
Yeah, Griffin agrees with you. That man's nice name, but didn't really match it with the ship. Yeah. All right, but yeah, that's sneak peek. Do mind your step, Captain. All right, so up next we have This Week in Star Citizen. Oh, that is the wrong date. Wait, what? That can't be right. Did I have the wrong date? No, because it said January 17th. Okay, I'm looking at the top. It says December 12th, December 2nd at the top, right?
Yeah.
All right, and then I scroll down and it said January 17th. So I was scared there for a moment. I don't know what's going on. All right, anyway. But there's no ISC, there's no
Small pencil
SCL.
move.
Everything is on hiatus. I'm using using it right correctly this time. But on Saturday, there was the Daymar Rally, so there is that. 1600 UTC, that'll be 11 a.m. Eastern. So convert that to your correct time zone. I'm gonna have to get up early, not early, but get up early for me because we gotta do some stuff in order to get ready for the race. Not, but to watch the race. But yeah, hopefully the rest of y'all can just wake up in time and check out the race and it should be fun. But then
Don't
they
miss your
have,
flight.
yeah, right. You're right. Then they have now shoot, I gotta do that too. Thank you for reminding me. Then they
Yep.
have the RSI newsletter and they talk about the Daymar Rally, which we just discussed. But then we have the committee MVP. But yeah, we're gonna just go to the different pages for that. So first up, we have Talent Strike. This is from Peter Borowski, and they have Three different pictures here. But let's see what the description is. Oh, it just said talent, right? So that's it. But they have this one, 3D printed, pretty cool. Talent strike. Someone love the strike. Love the strike. Um. Okay, so the first one is called the other talent just called a talent, right?
Yeah, it's just called the Talon.
Yeah, you remember what the difference is between the two?
Yeah, the Shrike has missiles,
Okay,
a lot of
and
missiles.
that's it. Okay, all right. Thank you. And then we have number two is from Hasgaha, a good friend got Hasgaha. And this title of this is My 42 Favorite Screenshots from 2024. So we're not going to go through all 42 of them, but this is just a few. Guy being chased by Copian. The X1, I'm not sure which X1 that is.
Velocity. It says right there.
Oh, it had the word on there. Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Thank
the
you.
X1 Velocity.
And then
It's also the one with the canards.
I was wondering about that. I was looking for the canard. I missed the name. This is the Spirit, I believe.
Yep.
That's someone looking cool. And so on and so forth. The Hornet. Oh, this is the Razor. I forget. Oh, this must be the stealth one, because this is the one I don't have. Well, one of them I don't have, but I only have one Razor, but this is the one I was not interested in. I was interested in either the LX or just the plain Razor, but this is the EX, I believe. Unless they have a skin on it. And that's another Razor, and so on and so forth. Ooh. Saber?
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
Saber Firebird, I believe.
Okay. Alright, cool. Yeah, just check that out. From Hasgaha. And then the next one is Outpost Overwatch. This is from Inter Shinobi. Outpost Overwatch. And then we have Org Maiden Voyage to Pyro. This is from Disowned. So they have 4 pictures here. I don't know why people are naked. But yep,
Why not?
I guess so.
They're not naked. They have underwear on.
I'm giving you a look, Jade. I'm giving you a look.
I mean, it's true. They're not naked. Nobody in Star Citizen is naked ever.
Hmm. Alright, but yeah, congratulations to all the MVPs or people who are contributed to top images this week. Face to face, which one of these is your favorite?
Ooh. I don't know, man. Don't know.
Okay, how about you, Pops? I'll come back to you first.
Yeah.
This one's kind of tough, but for some reason, I just like number one, the way it's.
The 3D printed Talon Strike.
No, not the town. Okay, I thought the other one was number. The one with the ship landing with the sun behind it.
Oh, this one?
Yeah,
Okay.
that one.
Alright. Yeah, Outpost Overwatch. This is from Inter Shinobi. And how about you, Jade?
I like the Outpost Overwatch one, but when I look at that ship, I'm thinking 90% sure there's only one person in it, and that's not the way you do pyro. Like, not at an outpost. I'm going with the org ones, because that is, in my opinion, the best way to roll through pyro is with some friends, with your escorts, with all your group, all your friends, to do whatever the hell you want, because strength in numbers, right? And I also have to.
And clothing is optional.
Yeah, clothing's optional. Pyro is a free system, right? So it's not like Lorville, Colossal. They don't make you work for the rest of your life because you decided it was too hot. And in this case, they're on a planet that's cold. Bloom is cold, so that's almost like those people that on New Year's jump in a cold river. So yeah.
I'm pretty sure Colossal will say that they're not just lacking job security. That's my guess. Well,
Right.
he said, "Oh my God, what about the children? There are no children in Star Citizen." So
Yeah, I
we're
also
safe on
like
that.
that, they apparently they have their own like armor uniform, and it's pretty cool. I mean, it's always cool to see a bunch of people get together. And we all know with bugs and how chaotic this game can be because of them, how difficult that can be to get even a couple of your friends together sometimes. So I got to give them credit.
Yeah, that is true. All right. My vote would have to be Hasgaha. 42 different pictures of from Star Citizen. You know, he's a legend in the community, so give him a shout out. Ooh, what is this? Ooh, okay. I didn't even check out all of these yet. But yeah,
Ooh, yeah, I like
that's
that
gonna
one
be
a lot.
yeah. So yeah,
I'll
my
give
pick is
my
Hasgaha. What was that?
I'll give my I'll give my pick, and then I gotta restart my computer. Be right back.
All right,
I'm gonna go with the Talon.
Italian. All right, cool.
All right, I'll be right back.
Okay. All right. So yeah, that is the top images, and then we have our um MVP for this week. And CIG decided to go with two MVPs. So let me go back here and just, oops, wrong one. And just scroll up real quick. Um, they had Escape from Lorville from Register Nomads. We'll get to that in a moment. And they have enjoyed two amazing videos this week. Crush Cut and the Starlancer Dancer. So I missed this one. So this is what I missed. Because they put up three links and I only had two of them. So, but this is the MVP for this week. Escape from Louisville, fan fiction episode 2 from Croc Mullet. Okay, good name. Um, Dorian Mursk remains fugitive and his defiance is limiting the insult to Louisville's shabby elites who are determined to recover what was stolen. So check that out. We may check that out next week, but we already have some stuff for tonight. And then we
Yeah,
have
and
a
we
couple.
watched the Crux Cup video last week.
Yep, exactly. I was just about to say that. Yeah, this is the Crutch Cup staff pick. Congrats to Ekobits for becoming a staff pick MVP. Like Jade just said, we watched this last week. And then they had Starlancer, more like Stardancer, and we're going to watch that one later on today. All right. So up next we have, oh yeah, a return. The return of MT Sims, or what is it, Monster Tech Sim and Star Citizen collaboration. I don't know if people remember this. I can look up the date, but a few months ago they came out with these chairs with the Star Citizen branding. So they had Mirai, RSI, and Anvil, and I guess this is just a refresh or just reminding people that they're available. They're quite expensive. I'm not gonna click on the store right now. But they ran between 800 and 1,000, I believe, or maybe that was just the base shares without the branding. But yeah, check that out. I still personally recommend a good office chair.
Yeah, I'm looking at that red Mirai chair, and I'm thinking they may have just totally missed an opportunity because it's like cherry red,
Yeah.
right? They could have called it the Mirai cherry.
Okay. All right. It took me a moment, but I get it.
Get it? Because it's cherry red and it's a chair.
Okay.
Okay, I'm
Okay.
done.
No, you're not. You're just beginning. You're just getting started. But yeah, they had the Anvil Paladin again. Someone in our Discord said that they had it, and they said that the seat is kind of not cushiony, so they had to put blankets and stuff on it to make it more cushiony. But yeah, my office chair, it's not a brand name that most people will know, but I got it for not cheap, but cheaper than these, and I'm happy with it. So my office chair was like 350, but it's worth it feels like about a $500 chair. But you know, to each their own. If you like these chairs, go for it. Pop,
I
you
got
gonna
a
buy one
corny
of these?
joke. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I thought you were done.
No, what we gonna say?
No, I was gonna say I got a really corny joke.
Go ahead.
Okay, what do you call it? What is the sickness that a Star Citizen pilot gets?
A sickness that a Star Citizen pilot get?
Pilot. Yeah.
30K? I don't know what.
No, the flu.
Okay.
I know. Yeah. I'll take the side on
Oh boy. Oh boy. Everyone trying to take my job tonight. What's going on? It's
No,
like so
mine's really bad. It's just
it's like
bad.
showtime at the Apollo tonight. What
You
happening?
know, you know why? Because if we make bad jokes that are worse than yours aren't as bad anymore.
Is that how that works? Is that how that
Yes.
works?
Yeah, it
I didn't know
does.
that. Good to know. Good to know. All
See,
right.
the thing with you, fast car, it's your timing that sets you apart. You have good timing. So
I am fast, but yeah.
yeah.
Thank you for that. Anyway, moving on from the fight here. Okay, so this article came out today. Yeah. Griffin found this for us. Yeah, $1 billion video game is this the most expensive piece of entertainment ever made? I made that the title of today's show because this show is definitely not the most expensive piece of entertainment ever made. But if you want to donate to it, no, I'm kidding. But yeah, this is from the Guardian. Have anyone had a chance to look through this?
Mm-mm.
No,
No, I didn't even see it until I saw it in the links.
no,
But
no.
I'll read it after the show.
All right, so this is from Oliver Holm, and they talk with Reese Elliott, who's a game industry analyst from at the London-based marketing research firm Medea, I guess. Oh, Medea? Oh no, Tyler Perry is gonna come after them. Anyway, no. But yeah, basically it's an interview with Reese Elliott, and as far as I could tell, they didn't speak to anyone at Cloud Imperium Games, as far as I can tell. Who's Oliver Hall? So Oliver Hall, who runs a game-focused YouTube channel with 1.56 million subscribers. So it's a very pretty game. Okay, thanks. We could have told you that. We don't need 1.56 million subscribers to tell you it's a pretty game. But yeah, yeah. But yeah, it seemed like there's a couple of interviews of people who are giving their impressions of Star Citizen rather than someone talking to someone from CIG, unfortunately. And they have a whole bunch of other articles from other outlets. Overall, it seemed like a fair-ish um, article. They go back to the history of 2012 interview with Robert in the Guardian, but that was like 13 years ago almost. Then they talk about basically what's going with the recent developments with Star Citizen. Yeah,
I like
so,
the quote that said, "It's not a game; it's a movement."
movement. Yeah, there it is. Yep, from Reese Elliott. Yeah, but go ahead and check that out. I think it's a fair article in my opinion. Oh, right. But I was hoping we'd talk more about this because but people haven't read it. um, see, do you think this is the most expensive piece of entertainment ever made or will be?
No. How much does it cost to produce a Super Bowl?
Cost to produce the Super Bowl?
Mm-hmm. Think of everything that leads up to it too, like all the games during the regular season and playoffs, right? All leading up to the Super Bowl. If you took all the cost of all that, added it all together, I bet it's more than $1 billion. And that's every season.
Well, it said they generate 1.150 million, but that's like you know just at a that's just the beginning of it basically, but probably more than that because all that money from the ads and everything. I just try to look it up. They're not giving me a direct answer. Okay, all right. How about you, Fish? Any thoughts about it? Just the most expensive piece of entertainment ever made.
$1 billion video game is this the most? I mean, you know what? I mean, if I correct me if I'm wrong, GTA 5 cost about $1 billion to make.
That's what I was
Close
thinking.
to
You
it.
beat me. You read my
Mhm.
thoughts.
GTA 5 cost about that much. So I
Right.
mean, this to me when I see this the hoopla of all of that, it's like you know, all right, are we talking about it because it's crowdfunded and because
I think
it's
that's the reason. Yeah.
I mean, okay, but GTA was what they spent almost close to $1 billion or if not.
Yep. Yep. Okay. I'm gonna
Mhm.
drag someone in for maybe a different opinion, but we'll see how that goes. Togi, welcome.
What up?
What
What's
up?
up?
What
So,
up?
you have an opinion? Is this the most expensive piece of entertainment ever made?
Yeah, so GTA 5 didn't cost anywhere near $1 billion.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so. I
I'm,
think that's just
I'm gonna just say flat out
I,
no, that it's not because the World Cup in 2018 in Russia cost between 11 billion and 14 billion dollars, and that's just that one event.
Hmm.
So when they say most expensive piece of entertainment ever made, I mean this is the Guardian. They're from the UK, England, the land of
yeah,
football.
they
They
measure
should
everything
know
in
better.
pounds.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you start doing money by the pound. Like, how do you even calculate that? What if it's $100 bill? It's gonna weigh a lot less.
See, Toki's got jokes too. Everybody's
Everybody
got jokes
coming in.
tonight.
No, I mean, dead honest. Like, when I read this earlier, the first thing I did was to see if there was anybody that had investments in the Guardian and investments in Star Citizen, so I could say this was biased.
All right, so
Mm.
you know what? I got to jump in. Here we go. Right now, from what I'm seeing here from this article, I don't know if this is true. Take it with a grain of salt. Black Ops Cold War cost over 700. Oh wait, no, 700. No, Black Ops Cold War cost over 700 million to develop.
Yeah. No, that's been the hot news recently.
Yeah.
Um, but like everybody kind of already knows that like Call of Duty's some bloated eldritch monster of a game at this point.
is there
I don't think we need to lower the bar
Mm,
to stars
mm,
to Call of Duty for Star
mhm.
Citizen.
You
Right.
gonna
We,
say
we,
something,
we
Pops?
might be able to do better than that.
My question, Togi, I don't know if you know the game, the Black Ops game. Is there anything innovative or new, or is it just kind of like wash and repeat from the other
Oh, it
ones?
seems
Just a
wash and
different.
repeat. The only thing
Yeah.
I've seen
Mm,
about it is that I went over to my buddy's house
mm,
and we spent like seriously 45 minutes going through clips on his PS5 of the game just bugging out and doing wacky crap.
okay.
So
Um,
$700 million and they still can't make a bug-free game. So
Mm,
yeah, Colossal said Genshin Impact, which is it's a cross-platform game. It's an MMO. It's considered the most expensive game ever made, with development cost over 900 million, and that was from
Wait,
mm,
2020.
Genshin Impact is the most expensive game ever made.
And
mm.
I thought Genshin.
as of 2020, it might be that's
Wait a minute.
5 years ago.
Is it? Are we sure about that? Because hold on, I know Genshin Impact is a game that generates
Yeah, we're not talking about
income,
generating. We're talking about creating.
but
Development cost over
but
900 million.
wait, Genshin Impact, it being a whoa, I've never heard of that one.
Mm.
That's interesting. I got to see that, Colossal.
I mean,
Yeah,
probably
show me
Colossal can
that.
put a link in Discord, or we can put a link
Yes,
in
please,
Twitch if you want
please
to.
do.
But yeah,
Because I know they've generated like over or close to not what was it? Yeah, I
they
think
generate a
Genshin
lot.
Impact
Yeah,
in one. They
they more than
generated.
made up back the money.
Listen, listen. I know Genshin Impact generated within 1 month $1 billion.
Right.
That's 1 month.
all right, so again, you need to look at the annotation on that their fast cart. So the initial development was $100 million, and then they've had an annual $200 million for ongoing development as of 2024.
Okay.
Mm.
All right.
So I guess you can kind of split hairs there.
So Colossal was
Uh,
saying Genshin Impact number 1, Star Citizen number 2, and Cyberpunk number 3.
Mm.
All right.
according to this, no.
What is this you're referring to?
A list on Wikipedia of the most expensive games ever developed. It's Genshin Impact, and then if they were using like real numbers, like
As opposed to fake numbers?
yeah, well, if they were using updated numbers.
Updated numbers. Okay, I got you.
Okay, so I guess that they have the marketing versus the. They've got this thing split up. They've got Star Citizen at 4.
Hmm.
So it's Genshin Impact, Call of Duty Black Ops, Cold War, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Star Citizen, then Monopoly Go.
That's right. The kingdom.
Wait. Monopoly
But how,
Go?
wait a minute.
Yeah,
How
they
is
said
Monopoly Go
Wow,
developed?
dude,
I
Monopoly.
have no idea.
Is there shooting in
Because I'm
Monopoly
trying
now?
to figure
Is that
out.
what
Like,
the,
Genshin Impact
I
started
mean,
off
maybe
as
every
a
time that they
mobile
they
game.
that you
yeah, I
pass
mean, every
go?
time that they got a patch, they had to collect $200. Like,
Yeah, that's a big
He's got
expense.
jokes
Um,
tonight.
I don't know. I know Fast Cut. You want to move to new, but my mind is blown because I'm trying to figure that out.
But you know what?
Yeah.
Can I say one? You know,
one
if
last
you,
thing,
if
Pop. Then
yeah,
we'll
if
move
you
on.
look
Go
at the
ahead.
budgets from all the games, I'm really impressed by Star Citizen because Star Citizen is doing new things. None of these games are doing anything innovative. So I don't get it.
Oh,
You
Genshin
know,
Impact.
what did they do? Yeah.
Genshin Impact
Okay.
looked pretty.
Oh,
Yeah, but that's not
okay.
new.
That's not
That's
innovation.
Star
That's not
That's
Citizen.
innovation.
new.
True.
That's not new.
Yeah.
There's nothing new in Genshin Impact. Like literally, that's a copy and paste of every Asian MMO that's out
Okay.
there.
True.
Mm.
But they were one of the first to make it. I don't want to say mainstream to the Western audience, but you know, they've had several before, like Black Desert, but not to this extent.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Well, we should move on.
Mm.
I think we beat this horse enough.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
So the question, I think the answer is this the most expensive piece of entertainment ever made? I think the conclusion is no.
Mm.
Captain
Yeah.
Jones made a good point. You know, CID is making 2 games, but the money is always shown for just, you know, Star Citizen, even though it's 2 games. And I guess that's because we don't know how that money is split, right?
Right.
And none of us are playing Squadron 42 yet. So, you know, it kind of makes sense to use Star Citizen, the thing that people actually are playing now.
All right.
True.
All right. So up next we have always PTU. This came out today, in fact. Star Citizen Alpha 4.01 PTU patch note. Is anyone in the 4.01 PTU these days? No, Jade, Togi?
Not today's patch, because we can't
Oh.
use the jump points.
Or you can't use the jump point. But you've
Yeah,
been in
it
there
says in the
before
patch
today.
notes.
You've been in before today, is what you're
Oh
saying.
yeah. No, I definitely been in before today. I've been in since the first 4.01 4.0.1 patch, but I haven't been in today's.
Alright, so technical, they fixed 5 clan crashes and fixed 4 server crashes. They have quite a few bug fixes. Pieces of the gameplay, they're focusing on locations, harvestables from acidic cave, and shifting vehicles move missile warning implementation to the advanced HUD alert. And they have quite a few known issues, and they update to Safe Stance in Chapter 2. So this is what? 4.01. I thought Safe Stanton. Is that what I'm thinking about? Safe Stanton is currently going on 3.24.3, right?
Right, that was chapter 1, part 1.
Oh,
This is
okay.
chapter 2.
Okay, because I
there's
thought it had 4 segments, and I thought those were chapters, but I guess not.
yeah, no, this is like, you know, this is like a sequel
No,
to
okay.
that.
The Electric Boogaloo. So yes, testing and feedback focus, stability, performance, and bug fix testing, and save dance in Chapter 2 event in Pyro. So yes, that is it. But how's it looking? You said that the dump point was messing up today, but other than that,
Oh well, again, I don't know about today's patch because I haven't been in it, but to me it seemed smoother, but there are still some, some major issues, like with regards to the cargo hauling missions
hmm
and anything that requires like those freight elevator, like so hopefully they iron that stuff out because you do need it for the new save Stanton missions.
okay, yeah. So, but how close do you think it is to being released to live?
I knew you were going to do this. Well, I will say that it's probably going to be before next weekend. So sometime next week, preferably before the weekend. I'm going to say Wednesday or Thursday next week. Watch, they'll drop it right before the show. You know how it is.
Oh boy, yeah. Okay, I can see that. All right, thank you for that. Togi, have you been messing with 4.01 or no?
I tried out a little bit of the previous patch just to test out the whole Ares change to see if it
And,
was a buff or a nerf.
and what is your conclusion?
It seems to be a buff.
Oh, okay.
I mean, granted, I tried it against one chip one time, so
Okay.
Oh,
it's a buff. It seems like.
Okay.
Can
I
I?
was in a
Yes.
server in Dog Demon. It was so funny because I had opened up chat. I don't usually read chat, but I opened up chat and I see Dog Demon in there saying, you jumped me and just got killed by an Ares." And I was thinking, okay, they definitely buffed it. But yeah, he got jumped in and like Saber, somebody in a Saber jumped him and
No.
he was in
Uh,
Ares and, fought back in Pyro.
Yeah, they're probably gonna re-nerf that before it goes live. That's just my
I hope not. I hope not. Let us
I mean,
have some nice things.
it doesn't seem like it was a significant nerf. Like I wrote
A
down the
buff, I mean.
numbers just so that I could like get a an actual idea. So in 4.1, 4.0 right now, with the charge cannon, just laying into an F8 that was in my hangar, I blew it up in 16.5 seconds. And
Okay.
4.0.1, it was down to 12.5.
Oh, okay.
So it's not a significant change. I keep on meaning to go in and try um something with a little bit higher burst DPS, like a F7A or something, to see like how it actually compares to something like that, but haven't gotten around to it.
Thank you for that. Pop, you wanted to say something?
I was just gonna ask Togi if he could compare when the Ares first came out to this update.
Oh, it's still nerfed. It's still nerfed.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
the so it seems like the alpha is significantly lower than it used to be. I mean, for that, I would trust the numbers on Urkel. I mean, because the whole thing was that when the patch came out, the Urkel was, I think, not calculating the damage correctly.
Hmm.
At least it was probably still applying the charge effect,
Hmm.
and so it was making it looking like it was a pretty significant nerf. From what I can tell, it's not that, but the alpha went from like 5,000 to 2,000, and they just increased the fire rate of the gun. So
Okay.
it's more like it seems to be more in a place kind of like the first nerf.
Mhm.
When the Ares first came out, it had that really slow firing, super high alpha cannon, and so
Mhm.
it seems to be closer to that first nerf where they had
Okay.
just lowered the alpha and increased the fire rate.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Thanks for that. But yeah, that is the all wave PTU. So if you're interested in getting that, everyone has access if they want to get into it. All right, then. Up next we have yeah, we covered this a bit last week, but there's a new post about the monthly report asking where the monthly report is for November and December. Nico from CID said, we're actually working on it. This is from 2 days ago. It's in the oven at the moment, and we'll let you know when it's ready, of course. So I was expecting it this week, but maybe it'll be ready next week or the week after that. We'll have to see.
Let them cook.
And then we have, will there be another account ban this time, or will that be overlooked? Some people are complaining on Spectrum and other platforms about certain activities from players. And Night Rider, like you said, to keep discussion focused and streamlined, we calmly ask that you share your perspective in the designated thread here, and I gave a link. This helps consolidate feedback and maintain clarity on the subject. And this is from June of last year, so several months ago. An update on the AUC exploits and account suspensions, and we covered that back in June, obviously. But they want to put all this in one place. So this one had 948 replies. The other one only had 4 replies, and that's where they want all the discussion to be. So, yeah. But basically, if you see something going on, take a screenshot, take a video, and submit it.
Yeah, when you take a screenshot, make sure that QR code is displayed. You can either turn it on in your menu, or you can do in console R_display session info 1, and you can bring up the QR code.
For that. Yep. All right then. Moving on to some fun stuff. This might be a short though, but yeah, not much going on. But yeah, this is from. Oh, who is this? Trying to find the name. I guess it's called Squadron 54. That's the name of the person. Been waiting 5 years for this. Did not disappoint. Hope I got the loop on. But yeah, let's take a look. But this is basically the carrot and how that look when it comes off, and it does look cool. I gotta give him that.
Yeah.
Who here has a cleric?
I mean, I've got one. This is cool. I still kind of wish that they would have done this thing with the panels, like the Talon, because trying to fly through a straw is a little weird.
Have you tried
Yeah,
this
I agree.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. Oh no,
No,
I agree with Togi. Like, you have the technology to do it, so why not do it?
Yeah, my question is, have you tried this on your own carrot yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I put my Carrack into the side of a space station because I just didn't see the space station.
Oh, that must have been pleasant. But yeah, I've been waiting for
I
this
have a
for
carrot.
years.
I don't know. I would have rather if it were me and I had to choose between this and the like jump point scanner animation, the antennas coming out. That too was cool, and to me has more to do with 4.0, and the fact that we have a working jump point than this.
I would actually disagree with that, because we know that they've had that they're working on a sort of a preliminary pass for like penetration. And so if they want to give glass lower penetration and don't want Carrack pilots to just get raked by a ballistic Gatling and die in their seat, this might be pretty important too.
In lore, the glass is actually more strong than what most of the ship is made out of. It's diamond laminate, so that penetration on it should be.
Why? Well, then okay. Then why don't
why
all
would not
ships
make the
look
whole ship
like...
out of that? Because it's very expensive.
It's
Diamond
very
laminate
expensive.
is one of the most expensive things in the Star Citizen universe.
That is in
And
lore.
so you put it on a giant. Then why do Drake ships have giant cockpits on them?
Because I don't know.
They should have tiny little.
I don't try to understand Drake ships at all. They make no sense to me. They shouldn't exist.
That is the reason in lore why they don't make the whole ship.
I want a Drake ship that looks like an old school, like translucent Xbox. All right, like
complete with steampunk gauges and
what
levers.
manufacturer? What manufacturer
gears in there?
Wouldn't that be a Wonder Woman?
Oh yeah, the
thing,
invisible
you
jet.
know? Yeah.
hmm Well, I mean,
I want armor
the
and,
thing
and an
is,
undersuit that's translucent.
I don't want to see me taking care of my business if that's the case. Cause then how will I find the restroom?
Mm, it would. I don't know. Maybe have a
The
shield
smell.
around the restroom. I don't know.
But just because the ship, the way you walk and everything made of glass, they still have to have wires, and the wires can't be made of glass, can it? I don't know. We're putting it far. Anyway,
Fiber
Fiber
optics or
optics.
glass.
okay,
They're glass wires.
okay, all right. So maybe they can. But yeah, I found this thread because Dan from CIG said it absorbs damage if it's deployed and your shield and your front shields are down. So if your front shields are down and it's deployed, it'll absorb damage. So,
Okay.
I just want the antennas that fold out like they showed way back. That's what made the Carrack really cool as an exploration ship to me. Now it just looks like a big, oversized. I don't know. It's supposed to haul cargo, I guess. Like when you look at it, it doesn't have anything that to do with its function. Just looking at it right now, and I want more of that.
all right.
You want porcupine ship.
Well, yeah. I mean, I want if
Oh wait, no,
if
it's
it's
more like
supposed
a
to be an
peacock.
exploration ship with these sensors and stuff,
Hedgehog, a
that
hedgehog
needs
ship.
to be visualized because that's what they always say with all their ships is that when you look at it, you should be able to tell what it does.
A hedgehog ship. That's what.
Yeah, I'm just going by what what they've said about their ship designs.
Right. All right, but yeah, so people are happy because they've been waiting for 5 years for it, and they did not disappoint, according to this person. Hopefully, I'll be happy when I get my ships too, but we shall see. Anyway, up next we have the Daymar Rally coming up this Saturday. We covered this a little bit, but 510 kilometers, 3 outposts, and 1 moon. Star Citizen community event taking place on the 18th, so 2 days. So that's on Saturday. Basically, the front page has got the rule, the spoils, and the trailer, and they give you a big map right here to show people what's going on or where it takes place. But yeah, this is coming up on Saturday. I'll be on 890, not my 890, but 890, just watching everything going on and having some fun.
Yeah, this is one of the roughest competitive things in the game. And I'm sure some of you dogfighters will fight me on that. But as somebody who captained the first winning Cyclone team, I can tell you this race is no joke. And as somebody who finished it on a Dragonfly, I can tell you just finishing it is an accomplishment. So good luck to all the racers out there. May the best racers win.
Didn't they used to call it the filthiest race in the verse?
It still is, yeah, the
Okay.
filthiest race in the verse, and it's
I was
because
looking for that. I was looking for that slogan, but I couldn't find it. But yeah,
it's that's still a thing, and they just don't have it on the page. But yeah, it is the filthiest race in the verse, and like in lore, it's always been a violent race, right? And in reality, like from the very first one that we had, like my ex org was trying to kill us, right? And last year there were all kinds of security issues, and so it's not just about the racers. The unsung heroes of this race are the security people and the camera people. So because it's and the people that organize it, right? You imagine trying to herd cats, just getting your little org together with 10 people or 20 people. Imagine 500 people spread across servers or shards now. But yeah,
or on one shard. But yeah,
yeah. So like shout out to Corsair and Zol and all the Daymar Rally people.
there it is. The filthiest race in the verse. There it is. I just had to click one link to find it. But yeah, so it's Saturday, January 18th, 4 p.m. and that's UTC, until 1 a.m. So that's what 9 hours ish, depending on how it goes. But yeah, 2955 Daymar Valley, all time UTC.
Wait, you can't use the little bike?
You mean the Pulse?
Yeah.
I haven't checked the rule book this year. I know that one year the X1 was like not allowed, but I don't know. I haven't looked at the V7 rule book.
I mean, because the 3 divisions, it's saying Cyclone STV, Ursa Spartan, and Dragonfly Nox X1.
Oh, the X1 will beat everyone, I think.
Okay, so then, yeah, I guess the Pulse isn't in it then.
Dragonfly and Nox both have twice the firepower as the X1. The X1 just
I'm
has
talking
a
about
shield.
racing.
You know, but it does that really doesn't matter that much, Togi, especially in the bike division, because immediately after you get out from the starting line, people spread out so far that it's rare that you see actual encounters. I mean, I got shot at, but I didn't get shot at along the race route by another racer. I got shot at just as we were coming into the first checkpoint. So like those checkpoints or the choke points where right before you get to, they have their own sort of like race rule armistice where you can't shoot people at it, but before you get to it you can, right? And so it's rare that you get all bunched up with other racers, especially in the bike division, because it's so fast. You can get a lot of distance between you and anybody that's hostile to you.
All right, but yeah, that is the Daymar Rally taking place on Saturday. We're going to take a quick commercial break. So I'm going to click on this and we'll have to go.
Yeah, where's my tank division?
That was a different competition. I don't know if they still do it, called the Hurston Hurt Locker.
Oh, I've heard that, yeah.
Yeah.
And
My
we're
good friend
currently on our
Adela,
break.
she won it twice.
I would like to thank everybody for participating and supporting us. Thank you everybody for being our Patreon, following us, subscribing. Appreciate everyone. As you can see, we have not met our January subscriber goal. We're at 10, and we're hoping for 60, so we have 13 days to go. But everyone who has supported us so far, we appreciate you. Thank you. On Sunday, we'll be covering a show called from Wing Commander to Squadron 42. That's where we cover Crux' previous game and see if they get any inspiration or maybe inspiration what can come to Squadron 42. So that'll be Sunday. And then on Saturday, as I butchered it last week, but Soul Voices have come to an end. There's no more Soul Voices, but hopefully there'll be another show to replace it sometime soon, but we don't know when. All right then. How much time we have? I think that's it. Okay, so welcome back. Again, thank you everybody for supporting us and subscribing and following. Appreciate it. Oh right, so up next we have. This is a post from. It's from FatBird, but it basically says professional editors tried to make an inverse Starlancer ad. A couple of CIG people have watched it and said, "Hey, this is really sweet." That's from Adam Parker, and then another one from CIG. Oh, Adam Parker again said it's a fun video. So yeah, so because I haven't had a chance to take a look at it, so we're gonna watch it live here. This is just Starlancer making marketing makes no sense. It's 4 minutes 15 seconds. So we have two community content videos tonight, and this is the first one. So yeah, Starlancer marketing makes no sense. Star Citizen Machinima. This is from FatBird. So let's check it out.
So you're trying to flip this thing?
Yes. Isn't she beautiful?
I mean, sure. She's a little beat up, though.
Hey, here on Hurston, we call that character. One of my guys got a good deal on it from some dude on Daymar.
Daymar, huh? You're such a cheap ass.
I'm not new deal, bro. This is the best we can get.
And we're selling this as is?
Are you telling me you can't handle the challenge?
Fine. Roll the montage.
Are you looking for a new ship? Tired of New Deal ripping you off?
Well, take a look at this Miss Starlancer. It's got size 4 guns, a few turrets, size whatever shields. Look, I'm not much of a numbers guy, and maybe you aren't either. If you're like me, you're focused on the vibes, the accommodations. Whether you travel with a group or on your lonesome, there's certainly more to life in the verse than min-maxing your cargo space. Now, are you looking for that perfect ship that will make you feel warm and cozy?
The paint may be scratched and faded, but this isn't just another insurance claim. Consider it a sign of durability and experience. A ship built to last.
I won't sell you on the stats, but I'll definitely sell you on the soul of the ship. And believe me, it's got plenty of that. My name is FatBird, and this is the Miss Starlancer. Or shall I say, Star Dancer?
Slow dancer, you stun me up with all your romancing, and it's making me weak like no one has, like there's no one else in the world. I'm under your spell, baby. This is our time. The dance floor is jumping. Move me tonight, boy. You got something that makes me feel like I'm at the top of the world. Spin me around and around.
No matter where you go in the verse, this old girl will always look good. She's not perfect, but it's the imperfections that define her charm.
For one, I've heard the complaints about the dashboard. Something about it being oversized. I don't know. Might be a matter of perspective.
Let me remind you, this isn't just any cargo ship. It's a lifestyle, a place to call home, an adventurer, a trailblazer.
You certainly won't be winning any races, but who needs speed when you've got style? Once you've got your cargo loaded, there's no need to rush. What fun would it be living out of a cargo ship that doesn't have all this room for activities?
This is our time. The dance floor is jumping. Move me tonight, boy. You got something that makes me feel like I'm at the top of the world. Spin me around and around.
Huh, whoops. We're having so much fun that I almost forgot to deliver the cargo. No worries though. The convenient cargo racks allow for a quick delivery without even needing to land. Your customer will look up in awe as you graciously airdrop their precious cargo.
Whoa.
See? Right into their hands. That's what I call customer service.
At the end of the day, this Starlancer will treat you, and maybe your crew, to a pleasant experience.
Remember the old saying, when you pull into a station to retire for the night and you start walking away from your ship, if you don't stop and turn around to check it out one last time, well, you bought the wrong ship. And trust me when I say, this ship is the right choice. So, you're trying to
And we are back. So yeah, that is from FatBird. The Starlancer marketing makes no sense. The Star Citizen Machinima. So what do people think? Let's start off with Togi.
It was all right. I don't hate the Starlancer. It does its justice.
Okay. Well, what did you think of the video? The video was just all right.
Oh yeah. I mean, it does the Starlancer, justice.
Okay. All right. Pops.
It was good. It was, it was very entertaining. I liked the oversized dashboard scene. That was cool.
Yeah, that was
I
that was
like
some straight from Deadpool. It looked like.
yeah, I like the way they did the music, had that Earth, Wind and Fire close to the ladies background singers from Earth, Wind and Fire. And what was their name? fastcart. The Emotions. Yeah. So it had that vibe.
Okay. I didn't know who the music was from, but I was going to ask you all about that. Face to face.
Oh no, I'm just saying it had
Oh,
the vibe of
I had the
Earth, Wind,
vibe.
and
Right.
yeah,
The song is
of
by
Earth, Wind and Fire.
Lakeisha Nugent, and it's called "At the Top of the World." It's one of the songs you can get on Epidemic Sound. It's royalty free.
Oh, it's royalty free. Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. You know what year it was made in? Offhand, if you don't, that's okay. That's
I
fine.
can check.
Yeah.
I'll get back to you on that.
Thank you. Face to face. How about you? What are your thoughts? Fist.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was listening to the song again. Sorry about that. Now I was trying to listen to the lyrics of it because I was like, okay, did she say something about Starlancer or Star Dancer in there or something? I was trying to figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
So, because at first I was like, okay, if she did, then at first I was like, well, is this an AI song?
Yeah,
I'm
I thought it
like,
was an AI song for a moment there.
at first, because I was like, well, wait a minute. Did AI get better at mastering their songs?
It
I was like,
actually
oh, no,
has, but not this
But
good. Not this good. Not yet.
yeah, because I was like, I was like, wait, hold on. So then I realized like, okay, it's royalty free. Got you. So, but no, the song is very good. To be honest with you, that's what made the damn video
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah. Jade, how about you? What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I love this. I love most of FatBird's videos, and I love the little sort of shout out to some guy on Daymar. We all know who that is.
Yeah, we know who that is.
Yeah, we all knew who that is, and I thought it was really well put together. I mean, you can tell these are people that that professionally edit video, and I like the dance scenes, even though I think the dances are cringe. It's all we had. I mean, we can't even do dances right now until they turn them back on again. Please turn them back on, CIG. But yeah, I thought this was really well done. I mean, a lot of like this scene here where they're doing the airdrop, I thought they picked the right time of day. The lighting's great. The guy's face doesn't look all washed out because they picked the golden hour. And I wonder how many times they had to drop something on that guy before it actually like fell on him. That's was that one take or 100 takes? We'll never know. But yeah, I thought it was great.
I would guess less than 10, maybe less than 5, because
I doubt they dropped it from the ship. They probably just used a tractor beam rifle and
yeah, editing exactly. But it looked like it could have come from the ship. So yeah, and then you've already talked about the music. It's great. And the year that song came out was 2020.
Okay, so 5 years ago. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, so my thought, I like the video. The characters are funny. Like Jade already mentioned Daymar. We know who's referencing there. When I first when the music first started, I thought it sounded familiar, but Pop said it's reminiscent of Earth, Wind and Fire and a whole bunch of other R&B artists. So I like that. Yeah, the music made the video in my opinion, and yeah, congratulations to FatBird. It's a cool video. They were mentioned in the This Week in Star Citizen this week. All right, so we're going to move on. We have a second video today. This is also mentioned in the This Week in Star Citizen. This is called Imagine Star Citizen. No, nope, I'm mistaken about that. That's a different video. Okay, yeah, this is so correction. This one was from Griffin. Put it in our Discord, and this just came out today or yesterday. I'm not yesterday or the day before yesterday, so it's recent. This is from Imagine Star Citizen 10 years later, from Silent Reacher or Silent Archer. I'm not sure how they prefer to pronounce the name. But this is 3.5 minutes. So let's take a look.
excited about is the level of fidelity in space, the graphical detail and the immersion, because it's to a level that I've never been able to achieve before. I'm trying to build a world that is so detailed and has such great texture that you forget that it's a game, which is always my goal when I'm building games.
Okay, let me mute your video real quick. There we go. This time let's start with face to face. What are your thoughts?
Good shots, good shots. You know, it's pretty cool. I liked it, liked the video.
Cool. Togi?
I look forward to the day that Star Citizen plays as well as it looks.
Do you think that day will come, Togi?
You can probably go to somebody else now.
Togi has a dream. One day, never mind. Pop and face.
I'm going to agree with Togi, and my son. The shots in this are fantastic. It's almost like a space commercial. The music is great. Usually I couldn't really tell because AI music usually doesn't have the dynamics that this one has. So I couldn't really tell on this one too much. Because usually the AI songs usually have a set structure to them, the way that they come out. But yeah, this one was great. It looks fantastic. Some of the shots are like, yeah.
Well, thank you. And Jade, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I'll start first with the music since you asked. It's a song called "Back Home" by Machinima, and it's another royalty-free song. This one from the competitor to Epidemic Sound, Artlist. And I thought this was an interesting choice because usually when people do these reimagined, I call it reimagined, imagined, they use the original song that was an Imagine, which is Atlas by Photels. But this sort of had similar energy towards the end of the original, but it felt like it didn't have it doesn't have the energy of the original. I'll just say that flat out. But what it does have that the original doesn't have is things we can actually do now, right? And I almost think this should have been not called Imagine, but like this is Star Citizen or something like that. Yeah, kind of like CIG did that with their own video. But like Imagine, the biggest reason Imagine was a big deal was because it was asking people to imagine what this game would or could be, right? And everything you saw in that video, like most everything you saw in that video, you couldn't do when that video came out. And that's really what the magic of Imagine was. It was everybody imagining. doing stuff like this, right? But now we can actually do it.
Or maybe they were going for the name of the video is called Imagine Star Citizen 10 years later. Maybe it's because we don't have to imagine anymore because it's 10 years later. This is what we can do. Instead of imagining from 10 years ago, this is what happened. What we have.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I think there could have been a better title than Imagine. Like everybody's doing their Imagine remakes, but like none of them ever's going to touch the original in terms of what that was and what that meant to the community then. And I almost feel like these people should maybe distance themselves from Imagine and just create a title that is more indicative of where Star Citizen is today, because you don't have to imagine this stuff anymore. The fact that you can show it all right now means we're no longer imagining, we're actually doing it.
Right. All right. My thoughts are, I thought, again, the music was good. I do have to agree, it doesn't have quite the punch that the original Imagine video had music-wise, but the visuals were well done, so I got to give that. And don't forget, I hope people drink when they say the magic word. I'm not going to say the word again because I don't want people to get too drunk. They said the word, Chris Roberts' speech in the middle of the video, so I thought that was a nice touch. And again, this is Imagine Star Citizen 10 years later from Silent Reacher or Silent Archer. I'm not sure how you pronounce they want their name pronounced. But I hope people liked it. All right then, we're coming to the end of this show. I'm gonna try to get this right this time, Jade. So let me know if I mess up. All right, as people already have heard, there are no more Soul Voices. Soul Voices has ended. So Saturday is free at 2 p.m. But you still watch our other podcasts from the Star Citizen community, starting with the After Pub with Captain Table at 4 p.m. Eastern, and then Relay Station at 9 p.m. Eastern on their channel. So check them out. And hopefully we'll be back on Saturday with something else soon, TM. But on Sunday, we're having a show called From Wing Commander to Squad 42. And I like the way Griffin put that logo in there, from Alpha to Omega. But yeah, basically, it's our trip from Wing Commander to Squadron 42. And hopefully, that'll be a fun show. Give me a bit of history and a bit of the Squadron 42 trailer and stuff like that from CitizenCon. So check that out. That is Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern, midnight UTC. Okay, did I forget anything this time, Jade?
Not at all. You got it all this time.
And don't forget, I want to give a shout out.
You got a couple shout outs in the notes.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm gonna give myself a shout out. There will be a Flight Rhythm tomorrow. That's at 4 p.m. Eastern. That'll be 2100 UTC. So check that out on the People's Radio tomorrow. What else is going on the People's Radio, Jade?
Well, like, I've implemented a bunch of new things. I think I've mentioned before. Like, we now have like a artist fun facts thing where some of the artists on the show, AI actually looks up information on them and then basically looks at them from looking back 930 years of what their music was and relating it to the Star Citizen universe, which is kind of cool. And the other thing is this month in history, where every month you get little tidbits about like something that happened in the world of, astrophysics or space travel in the lore of Star Citizen. So that you can get a little bit of lore, even, we're about more than just music at the People's Radio. We also like to give you information. And so it's a kind of entertaining way to give people little tidbits of lore.
Thank you for that. They gave me just enough time to look up something to read, so that worked out perfectly. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
And thank you for Togi, Fish Space, and Poppin' Space for joining us this week. Hope you all had fun talking about this week in Star Citizen. Yes, no, maybe.
As always.
Yeah. I thought it was a statement.
Didn't know if that was. I thought it was a statement. Right? You didn't pose it as a question. Like, I'm not sure. Why do you do that?
Just mess with y'all. Yeah.
Can I say one thing before you go into your ending? For those that didn't see Sunday's show, I just want to do a shout out to Griff and
Oh, thank
everybody that
you.
was on that show. It was great, and it was a lot of good information. If you didn't see it, check it out. Yeah,
Yeah, and we were joined by Golo and Silver Star,
right. Yeah,
talking about the development of Star Citizen, and yeah, a whole bunch of topics. So that was a good show. So, check that out
yeah.
on YouTube. Thank you for that, Pop.
Yeah, and I want to give you guys a shout out too for the producers. I had never seen those shows, but when I was sick, I binge watched all of them. And like Pop said, just lots of really good information. So if you've not seen any of the producers, Soul Citizens, the producers on the Soul Citizens YouTube, definitely check those out.
Yeah, I did forget to give a shout out to the producers because we just had a show called Resolution Evolution. Talking about bringing in the New Year's for Soul Citizen and Star Citizen. So we wanted to talk about that a bit. So yeah, that's the producers. Check that out on YouTube on our Soul Citizen channel. So thank you. Speaking of YouTube, you want to become a Soul Bro, Soul Citizen, Soulmate, Soul Citizen membership, have your privileges. Check out click the join button below on YouTube. Just say thank you for everyone, and thank you for everyone who's been watching, and thank you everyone in chat for chatting along and keeping us on our toes. Everybody brought their jokes today. I felt like y'all are coming after my job. That's how I felt. But I'm gonna try to do better. I'm on my game, on my joke.
You know what
We'll come
though?
back.
You didn't make one joke.
I
So
made
it
a
worked.
couple.
Yeah,
I made a
yeah.
couple minor ones, but nothing
Okay.
compared to y'all. Nothing compared to y'all. But you want to follow us on social media with Soul Citizen with an S on the end everywhere. You want to support us by merchandise, or you can support us on Patreon. No, you can just donate. I believe there's a link for all that on YouTube, on Twitch and YouTube. So check that out. Make sure you hit like, subscribe, and follow depending on what platform you're on, and make sure you hit notification bell so you know when we go live. And we are going to raid Omni Johan. So I'm gonna hit that right now. So make sure you send them all love, okay? And with luck, peace, love, and soul.